And joining us in the studio today is child star Bessie Cursons, who opened her own dance academy in Portsmouth. The Britains Got Talent Finalist will be teaching others tap, ballet and modern, as well as offering a musical theatre class. Thank you for joining us, Bessie. So tell me a little bit about the academy then. What's it all about?
So we offer dance classes for ages 2 all the way up to adults in ballet, tap, modern and musical theatre, teaching them obviously how to progress further in their careers if they want to go on and perform. So
how have you led up to this point then from being on Britain's Got Talent?
So starting on Britain's Got Talent, I was lucky that that gave me a platform to get into theatre school, and I attended the Sylvia Young Theatre School. Obviously alongside doing that I've been doing a lot of acting work, which I've been very lucky, and then I went on to gain my qualifications at Chichester College for the dance teaching, and then that's sort of how I've got where I am today.
And so why teaching then? Why did you decide to go down that path?
I've obviously always enjoyed dancing from such a young age, and it's nice to see the children progress and do what I've achieved, so it's nice to see them do what I've wanted to do from a young age.
And how is that then being on the other side of the fence? You know, you took those dance classes from such a young age and now you're teaching them.
It's very different, but it's nice to see the kids' passion. I see myself in a lot of them, their dedication. They come from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 9 o'clock at night. They never stop working, they go home, they practice. So it's just so nice to see how much passion they have at such a young age.
And do you do all the teaching then?
Yes, currently I do all the teaching. However, we are looking to get a few guest teachers in the future. So that's something that obviously people can keep an eye out for on our Facebook page.
So that's quite a lot then for you, and you're only young yourself to be there teaching all day and owning the business and having to do with all the finances and all of that. How do you juggle everything?
It is very busy. I've got a very supportive family and boyfriend that does help, but obviously just working hard every day just to get my dream out there, really.
Oh, that's really nice. So tell me a bit then about Britain's Got Talent and about where it all started. How was that, being on there at such a young age?
I mean, it was a great experience. It was very overwhelming. Being on the first show, I didn't know what to expect, where it was brand new, and so sort of going in with blindfold. But it was a fantastic opportunity, and it gave me the platform to where I am today. So I would definitely say to anyone who wanted to try for anything like that, go and give it a go. You never know until you try.
So you were on the first ever series of it. So how do you think it's different then from when you were on it to how it is today? Because it's still running, isn't it?
I mean, I think when we first did it on the first series, it was much of a trial to see how it would be taken by the public. So it was very new. We had to do a lot of different things. So we did multiple numbers. There was multiple auditions before we got to the show, just because where they were trying to see what worked, what didn't work, obviously laying the foundations for how it is today.
So how thankful are you then for that opportunity, and what do you think is your highlight from being on Britain's Got Talent?
I mean, I obviously owe everything to Britain's Got Talent, because without that I wouldn't have got to the theatre school, and then I wouldn't have got the acting work. So that's definitely been the highlight of my career, because that's got me to where I am today.
And what was your favourite part then about being in the show?
I mean, it was a great opportunity to perform on such a big stage in front of such a big audience. Being so young, I hadn't done that beforehand. I'd been in a show that had toured around the country before, but it was nothing compared to that. And that was my first time on camera as well, so it was such a good experience. It was so much fun. And obviously learning to fly and things like that for the show was brilliant.
Amazing opportunity as well, and only 11 years old.
I know.
So what have you done since then?
So I've been very lucky with acting work. I've been on a few BBC programmes such as Casualty, Dr. Foster, By Any Means. I've done a couple of films. I was in Pride, Prejudice and Zombies, which was recently, and The Nativity, which comes back every Christmas. So I have been quite lucky as well. I've done a few West End performances. I was in Oliver with Rowan Atkinson, and I also did White Christmas that toured around the country. So
how come then you've decided to go down the teaching route and not the West End route?
I mean, my height doesn't go in my favour for the West End, so I did take my teaching qualifications because acting isn't a constant job. You're in and out of work, so obviously it's nice to have something alongside it. And then once I started teaching, I realised that I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing the kids progress. I enjoyed seeing them get into West End shows. So that's, I think, what made it for me was that sort of proudness when they go on to continue and succeed.
Yeah. And is that then going to be, have you, kind of hung up your acting shoes to focus on the teaching, or do you still going to try and juggle both?
No, I definitely would keep up the acting. I do bits and bobs, but obviously my school is my priority, seeing how the kids do, so.
And what's your favourite school then that you teach? Ballet, tap, modern. Do you have a favourite?
No.
Or even musical theatre?
I mean, I love musical theatre because that's how I started.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I had a favourite. But musical theatre is great fun because you combine everything in one, so it's sort of a thing where you can show off all your talents in one rather than just one genre.
So just for viewers then, where can we find your dance school and what's it about?
So all our classes are held at St Nicholas Church Hall in Battenberg Avenue in Hilsey. We have a Facebook page which is Bessie Cursons Academy, and we also have a website which is bessiecursonsacademy.com, so they can go onto either of those and find out all the information. Obviously feel free to give us a Facebook message or an email just to see what we offer, and obviously we can let them know.
That's great. Thank you so much for coming in, Bessie.
That's okay.
We really appreciate it, and good luck.
Thank you.